He's the only Hollywood star to have ever won a Golden Globe for lead actor in a comedy and drama.
And we are so glad he's here. We are talking about David Duchovny. Of course, we all know him from that little show called The X-Files, where he played alien chasing Agent Fox Butler, or perhaps from his time as novelist Hank Moody on the show Californication. Those are all history, okay? We're moving ahead.
Now all signs are pointing to his new series, Aquarius. David plays a detective and decorated World War II veteran struggling to adapt to the volatile 60s and some new rules at the LA Police Department. Take a look.
Oh, yes.
Gotta read his rights.
What?
That new, that Miranda thing.
Miranda? Who?
Hey, you gotta do it.
You, dirtbag, have the right to. But you don't deserve, or I'll kick your teeth in. How's that? Is that?
Seriously?
I can't remember it exactly.
You know it?
Do you?
I wouldn't trust him. Hey!
Hello.
You are full of surprises. You were here last week singing. With your
I was.
fantastic new CD that's getting such great reviews.
Thank you.
And now,
Yeah.
look at you.
Now I'm muddling through this.
Yeah.
Or muddling through. I like muddling. Yeah, I like muddling through. It's a new word, and I like it. How you doing? I'm just kind of muddling through things.
Okay, I know you don't read the reviews, but
we read them for you.
For the rest of us to open up the newspapers, the New York Times and other papers, and see great reviews for Aquarius. I mean, these people are calling it something. It's like something new in a landscape of things that are the same. What makes this show unique, do you think?
I think, you know, as a cop procedural, which is what it is, a police drama, it's really an epic kind of a broad canvas that tells so many different stories. So, and it also is using a historical event, the Manson murders, as kind of the shadow that everything is under. So
This is 2 years before the Manson
2 years
murders.
before, I get enlisted as a cop to find this girl who's run away from her family, and I track her down to the desert where she's living on a commune with Manson.
How much of it is based on a real story? I mean, we know Manson murders.
Very, very little.
Okay.
I mean, it just
It's just could have been what could have been.
Yeah, I mean,
Because he was on their radar for years before everything
well, he was
happened.
kind of a petty con man and a pimp. I mean, he was on their radar, but he wasn't like a big fish. It wasn't like America's Most
But he
Wanted.
wanted to be.
And
He did.
what makes
He wanted to be a rock and roller.
Yeah.
Which is dangerous.
Yeah,
You should know. Yeah.
And Hitler wanted to be an architect or a painter. You know, you should let people do what they want to do. I guess is the answer to that question. Right?
what makes
Everybody can draw.
what is
That's
going on?
Adolf.
You
That
wanna
is a
be-
beautiful drawing.
What did you want to be when you were little? Did you want to act? Because I read that.
I wanted to be a bathtub.
You wanted to be a bathtub?
Yeah, that's my earliest memory. My dad used to tell me, he asked me when I was about 4, what do you want to be? And I said, a bathtub. Which makes sense because...
Don't stop right there.
No, it was probably my favorite time of the day.
Right.
And I thought, well,
Did
if
all
I
the
am
guys,
actually a
junkies?
bathtub, then my favorite time will be all day long.
All the time.
I think it's pretty
So you know he
thinking.
was getting his PhD at Harvard when you dropped out.
That it was.
What kind of
we had
people-
no idea.
Was it at Harvard?
Where was it? You went to Princeton.
It was at Yale.
Oh,
Yale.
Yale. Sorry,
One
I
of
get
those.
my Ivies confused. Muddler.
I'm just muddling through. That's all I'm doing.
So what did your parents think, your mom think, when you decided that you didn't want to go to an Ivy League school, you wanted to be an actor?
Oh, she was horrified.
Yeah.
You know, she still is, I think, horrified to a certain degree. But I went and I gave a talk at Harvard a few weeks ago, and at the drama school, and they gave me one of those fake faculty things.
Yes.
So I framed it, and I
idea?
gave it to my mother that I'm a fake faculty member of Harvard.
So now she's impressed.
She thought it was funny.
Can we just point out, because we only have a couple of seconds left,
Yeah.
this show not only is on NBC, you can actually watch them all at once.
You can
which I think
stream it, yeah.
People are loving that idea,
Well, yeah,
right?
because it's the kind of a show that doesn't wrap up every week. It's
Yeah.
a long-running, serialized, big story, so it kind of lends itself to binge watching.
And I have
And
to
you got
point out,
X-Files coming back, too.
X-Files is coming back, and your friend Matt Money is here.
Finally, we get to...
There's a guy
I
in the
wouldn't
corner.
trust
Can you
my
guys
money
get
with
one
this
shot of
guy
him?
for anything, Hoda. Are you sure?
By the way, remember I tell you there's a guy who helps with my money? His name's Matt Money.
She doesn't know your last name. You realize that.
That's the way it works, Matt. Anyway.
Matty Fingers.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
All right, hey, David, we are so really happy
is
for
very
you.
good.
Isn't it great? He likes my stuff.
It's wine, isn't it?
It is wine.
It's wine.
All right,
Yes.
Aquarius, you guys, premieres
I'm not going
tonight.
anywhere.
Of course
I'm
you're not.
staying right here.
All right.
At 9.
It premieres tonight, everybody, 9/8 Central, right here on NBC.